Hello, in this episode, we are going to see how to install Anaconda in Mac. So first thing you do is open Safari and install. You type in search for Anaconda. It will show you somewhere, I guess. Anaconda. TensorFlow. Yeah, so if you Google search for it, there's an Anaconda documentation, and here, before they do this, they ask you to install Anaconda. So here's the Anaconda distribution. It's an Anaconda website, and way at the bottom, there are these options for Windows, Linux, but we have Mac, so we're gonna use Mac OS, and you should find your own version. Currently, it's for Python 3.9. I think this graphical installer for 64-bit is perhaps what you want. So now I think it's downloading, and it's gonna take a while. It's I think it's done. So we can go to Finder, and in the downloads here, there's this Anaconda, and if you click on it, we should allow it. So we guide it through the steps. So you say yes, and I accept. So let's continue. I agree with the license. Install for me. And install. And it's a fairly large program, so it's going to take several minutes. I don't know, depending on the computer, it may take 5 to 10 minutes. So let's come back when it's done installing. Okay, so the next step here, the installer would like to access files in the download folder. Okay, so let's keep doing it. So it's unpacking a lot of programs. It's not just Python, but also many other programs are being as a package being downloaded. So it's taking quite some time. Okay, so now it's complete. Continue and close. And I want to move this installer to trash. Yes, please. So it's after it's done, it neatly deleted it. So now what we can do is, so we don't need this anymore. We can go to Finder, and if you go to Applications, you should see somewhere here a green circle, Anaconda Navigator. So this is what actually opens up the Anaconda program that you just installed. So, and it's like a collection of several programs. Okay. So it's the first time you open up, it may take a little bit longer, but this is your Anaconda program. So it has several programs that you can already use. Later. For example, Jupyter is the common thing that people use for editing Python program. So if you open up the Jupyter notebook, So you can, well, start a new Python program here, for example. So it looks similar to like Google Colab. It's the common environment these days. So here, if you type 1+1 and then run it, it will give you the answer, for example. And I think another popular program is Spider. So if you don't want interactive window, but just want to type the Python commands, the scientists typically like to use this Spider. And first time you run it, it may take a bit longer. Because it needs to set up the default settings and all. But the second time you open up, it will open up a little bit faster. Okay. I think it's almost done. So here is your Spider. So this is where you type the commands 1+1. And how you run it here is that if you want to just run all the codes in this here, then just click this green button. And it gives you, it runs the file, okay? However, if you just want to run a particular line, you just highlight, drag it, and highlight it like this, and then have this eye and triangle. So this will get you this here, isn't it? So this is another program called Spider within the Anaconda, okay? So this is how you install Anaconda, and I showed you how to open up the typical Python editors. And thank you for watching this episode.